Hi, good evening, guys. Today I actually wanted to do a tutorial on what's called our 4-week rolling period, right? In Secret, we operate, with our promotions, we actually operate on a 4-week rolling period to be able to achieve our promotion, right? So that's a great thing, you guys. There's a lot of companies out there where their promotions is done weekly, so you have that week to achieve that promotion, and that could be very tough. And there's some companies that said they do it on a monthly base. What happens after the end of the month? Their points reset to zero and they gotta kind of start over again. And like I said, that those are difficult, right? I mean, they affect your distributors psychologically. I mean, it's kind of like getting something really close, and then at the end, because you're not able to actually qualify for it, you would actually have to start over at zero again, which is very tough, right? I mean, it's possible, of course. There's a lot of people winning in those type of plans. But like I said, Secret is great because we operate under what's called a 4-week rolling period. And I actually wanted to kind of go over how that works, right? Because people have questions with that, and it's actually an important tutorial and actually explain how that works in Secret, right? So, for example, remember we have right? Actually, I'll just so that's week 1, right? Week 2, for example, week 3, and week 4, right? So what happens is we operate. So when it first gets started in Secret, for example, in week 1, right? So remember, this is a left, and then also it's gonna be also on your right. So you need both, right? Remember, to get our promotion Secret, I need a team on the left and I need a team on the right, right? So we're kind of the way I'm explaining this is actually you're achieving both points on both of your right, okay, both of your side in Secret, right? So for example, in week 1, I got started, right? In that week, my organization did like a total of about, say, 500 points, right? So 500 BV. And of course, it's, say, for example, in week 2, right? I did say 200 BV business volume, right? My organization did. That's including customers, agents, right? That was my points. In week 3, for example, I did say, another 200 BV, right? So we're looking at 500, right? 200, that's already 900, right? Say, for example, on week 4, right? Just in case week 4, something happened, you got busy, right? You didn't quite, get enough points that week. It was a very, very slow week. You were only able to get, like, say, 75 BV, right? So what happens is you got 500, 200, 200. That's only, say, 975 BV, right? So remember, for example, this is for your left and right, right? That's not enough for your executive rank, right? Remember, in executive, you need 1,000 points on the left and 1,000 points on the right. So what happens is, instead of starting again from 0, right? What happens on week 5, right? Week 5, right? We call it 4 weeks rolling. This week will drop off, right? So now you have another 4 weeks, right? So you got 200, 200. You're starting off at week 5 with already some points, right? So it's not starting over 0. So for example, here, say I did, for example, here I did, like, say, 700 points because I had a strong week 5, right? What happens is they're gonna go back 4 weeks, right? So this is the week 1, right? Week 2, week 3, week 4. So they're gonna total your 4 weeks total volume, right? So in this case, it's 200, 200, right? That's 75. That's another 700. So you're now looking at 1,175 points, right? BV. So if this happened on, like I said, if I had enough points on the other side as well, where I had over 1,000, and I had 1,175 points here, that would now actually get me promoted to what's called executive, right? Because I had enough points. So that's what it means by 4-week rolling, you guys. It doesn't start over, and of course on week 6, right? This will drop off now, and then now I have the 700 and that, and then of course if you're trying to hit bronze, if on week 6, right, I was able to get, like, say, for example, at week 6 I was able to get 1,500 points, because remember, momentum is building, right? Momentum is building. So now I got 1,500 plus this. That's already over 2,000. They're gonna add this and that, right? What happens? You have enough points to become a bronze. It's over 2,000 points, and of course you now get bronze. Bronze. So what's good about this, you guys, is you could actually really hit, as you're building momentum, you could start to hit all these ranks in Secret, right? You start off as superstars, and then of course you hit your executive, and then your bronze, and then your royale, and then and then you just build this momentum. Because we're going by a 4 week rolling period, it's actually easier than starting over again. Okay, so that's kind of what we mean by a 4 week rolling period. You're gonna hear that a lot. I mean, that's kind of how we get how we get promoted in Secret. So you want to make sure you do understand that. Like I said, it's gonna be in your back office. It'll actually show you your 4 weeks, the number of points. So all of this stuff is automatic. Anything we're discussing on these trainings is automatic. It's all in your back office. These trainings are just more for you guys so that you could understand what it is that you're seeing in your back office. So hopefully that's clear. That's our 4 week rolling period in Secret. And good luck, guys. Like I said, really teach this to your people, right? This is a very, very important subject here in Secret and how to attain your promotion. Anyways, thank you and good night and God bless. Thank you.